everyone, it's Rory here from another Rory on Air video. This is my mate Simon.
Hello.
We worked together at the BBC and we tried to go flying a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Not
last
that
very
successfully.
Long. Not terribly successfully. 6 minutes.
Yeah, we're trying again today. There is a bit of cloud around today, but it's much higher, about 4,000 feet at the moment. Simon's done some flying before. He also flies a 747 in a simulator at SimFest.
Indeed, yes. I've labelled myself helpfully, so you know exactly who I am.
Exactly. So we'll go and have a go with that, and you can watch us go flying now.
Well, this is lovely.
Well, at least we're up.
Yeah. Well, we've already been in the air for longer than we had been the last time. So far, this is a resounding success.
Yeah. So just to recap then, if you haven't seen the previous video where Simon and I did a little trip. Well, we were intending to do a trip like what we're going to do today, but the cloud had just moved in quite swiftly and was very low around Barton, and we just didn't feel happy about it, so we decided to make our excuses and land again. Today there's considerably more cloud around, but it's much higher, so it doesn't present us with a problem at the moment. And as a result, we're able to go out and about and do some other stuff. But as you can see from Simon's t-shirt, he's a member of the SimFest crew.
Golf X-ray, Delta report final.
I have it.
Go on, tell us about SimFest, Simon.
So what can I tell you about SimFest? So we are a group of mates who, well, more than once a year, but certainly our main event is once a year in November. We lock ourselves in a garage in Farnborough for 7 days, and we fly a fixed-based 747 simulator around the world. We do it for charity, so we select a different charity every year. This year's charity is Mental Health Research UK, but over the last couple of years, I mean, it's gone absolutely bananas over the last few years. So we've been doing this for about 10 years or so. And a couple of years ago we were raising money. Our charity was the Cure Parkinson's Trust, and we raised just over £20,000.
Which is amazing, that's incredible.
That was pretty incredible. And then last year we raised money for the Alzheimer's Society, and our final total was just a shade over £30,000.
Wow. Which
left us sort of scratching our heads and wondering what went on.
Yeah.
So the sim is all home built. Mostly from real aeroplane parts, and you've met Gary.
Yeah.
You know,
he's surprisingly normal for a guy who's got a flight simulator in his garage.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the best 747-400 simulator you'll find outside of British Airways.
Wow.
Pretty much in the country. It doesn't move, but apart from that, I mean, it is.
It operates as the aircraft would.
Absolutely. So we stream everything live on Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv/SimFest UK.
I've watched some of the footage before. I mean, some of it's on YouTube and stuff, and it's really impressive, and it's kind of quite immersive, because I mean, I guess the sorts of people who might enjoy watching my Rory on Air channel and other similar ones would well enjoy watching this too, because I mean, okay, it's different, you're not looking at real outside countryside, but in terms of the interest of what's going on in the cockpit, you get that in spades, because it's a 747 cockpit, not a Eurostar.
Absolutely. I mean, we've got our team is kind of made up of a whole group of people. So there's people like myself who work at the BBC.
Yeah.
There's people like we've got a retired 747 training captain who shows us how to do it properly.
Yeah.
Which is always good fun, and quite likes breaking things. We try and do the flying well,
yeah,
and we try and have some good banter as well. And so far it seems to be working quite well.
Well, raising that much money for charity is an excellent effort.
Yeah.
So yeah, check out SimFest, and Simon's going to have a go at flying this in a minute. We're currently just overhead the Reebok at 1800. So in a moment I'm going to tell Barton that I'm going to change frequency to Wharton radar, and we'll get a basic service off them. And there is a bit of haze today, but I mean, I'm quite happy with it. The visibility is reasonably good. We can see where we're going. We're going to go out in that direction towards the practice area and do some stalls and some steep turns and stuff, which I haven't actually done since I passed. I think it's a good thing to practice.
Definitely. It's a nice horizon, isn't it?
Yeah, Rory, how come we haven't seen this nice horizon that Simon speaks of? Well, I've got to say, before we took off, we had a technical problem.
Clear prop.
My forward-facing camera suffering from a spot of aviator's droop, and I apologise for you not being able to see out of the front very well. It raises an interesting issue for me though, which is checklists. We have them for a number of different parts of the flight, including pre-start and pre-takeoff checks, where we check the flight controls and the engine are working correctly. I've added my own extra check to that list, which is to make sure the cameras are recording and framed correctly. And on this occasion, I didn't follow my own checklist. I set them up before I started the engine and didn't look at them again later. The vibration from the engine start and me not tightening the nut up correctly meant that the camera dropped its position. So it raises an important point that we should all follow the checklists that are either been imposed by the aircraft manufacturer or by the flying school or even by yourself. They're there for a reason, and I was lucky on this occasion that it was an innocuous camera issue and not something important to do with the aircraft that would have been a problem for safety. So, a lesson learned, and we can carry on with the rest of the flight with Simon.
Okay, do you want to have a go?
Yeah, by all means.
Give me the chart. So you've got control of all of it. Thank you. You've got control.
Thank you. I'm in control.
I think if once you get the feel of it, we'll do a couple of slow turns to the left, which can serve as our clearing turns. And we'll just do a quick hassle check. So height is sufficient if we needed it at 2,500 feet. Airframe is clean, flaps are away. Security hatches are locked. Engine T's and P's are all in the green. Location, well, we know where we are pretty much. We're out of any airspace and we're not over a built-up area.
Golf Hotel Alpha, there's traffic due south a couple of miles.
Nice and light, isn't it? Very light. Very nice.
Okay, we're quite close. So if you just give us a little turn to the left, clear down yours, clear down mine.
So just have a look down there, all looks good. So roll in there, a little bit of right and left rudder. Don't need very much, do you?
No, you really don't. It doesn't really need it at all. For a gentle turn in the cruise, you can get away with not doing the rudder at all.
Yeah.
Golf Hotel Alpha, thank you.
Look out.
Looks good. You're just going to do a figure of 8 to maybe aim for the hill and then turn back to the right again. Bang on the altitude there, very nice. Someone's done this before. Serious aviators.
There we go, and then back round to the right from it, do you reckon?
Yeah, we'll go back round to the right and then I'm just having a look to see if we can see anybody else, which I can't at the moment. We could aim for that greenery there near the prison.
Yeah, perfect.
But I mean, as long as we're not actually over the top of these built-up areas, and we'll do a couple and then we'll go somewhere else so that we don't annoy anyone.
So just to the left of the prison, yeah?
Yeah,
there we go.
Golf Telephone.
And I'll try a couple of steep turns first.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try one to the left here. So height's sufficient, airframe is still clean, security is good, engine T's and P's are still in the green, and location, well, we know where we are, and we're out of airspace and we're not over a built-up area, so good. I've got control again. We'll use those white warehouses over there as our reference point. So we'll clear down there, clear down here. Quite a different aspect on the cowl on the left. Beautiful. Okay, if we just head in that direction.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A bit more greenery there, and we're still out of the airspace. And we'll just try a power off stall. So, power to idle. Hold that there. Just let the speed bleed off till about 60. I start bringing the controls back as it gets mushy.
Golf Romeo Oscar, now we're beam Kendall.
All the way back. Nose to the ground. Full power. Glide away.
Just a couple hundred feet.
Yeah, I didn't quite go full power quick enough. Was too busy concentrating on getting the nose down. Little bit of a wing drop, but not too bad. Try that again, be a bit quicker on the power. It needs to be more decisive movements, which is ultimately why I want to practice it, because can't see anybody coming.
Golf Hotel Alpha, I'm fine as long as you're okay with that other traffic that's obviously got as clear air as you have around that neck of the woods.
That's right, so I was just wondering, I'm quite happy in this present location, Golf Hotel Alpha.
Okay, that's fine. Have you still got him in sight just southwest of you?
Just confirm he's in our 3 o'clock position.
Okay, thanks. If you prefer to go somewhere else, it's fine with me. The typhoon's gone back out to the east, but he'll be back through towards us in about...
There we go.
Lovely.
That was a little bit less.
Okay, we'll move a bit further to
100 feet or so.
So yeah, we were saying earlier that last time we tried to fly was just before Simon's, or just after Simon's stag do it, which was excellent fun in Birmingham. And then last Saturday was your wedding.
It was.
Congratulations. He's a married. Yours is a lot more shiny than mine. Which was a superb evening. We had a great time. I rather overdid it on the dance floor.
But
that was really good fun. Did you enjoy it?
Absolutely. Yeah, really good fun. Really good night, and yeah, delighted to have had everybody there to celebrate with us.
No, it was great. And like we said, a couple of the guys from Simfest, Dan and Gary, were there, which was very nice to meet them. So it was the other kind of chapter of your life, that I'm in the BBC corner and they're in the serious aviating corner, and here the twain shall meet.
Exactly.
I mean, for me, this is what it's all about. It's you know, enjoying taking people up and having fun, doing something different. Today we've done a few steep turns, a couple of stalls, and we've had a little fly about. It's a bit hazy, but I mean it's pretty smooth air, so it's quite nice flying conditions. The battery's gone flat on my GPS, which means my iPad is no longer any use with SkyDemon, which is a shame because it's great. But we've got the GPS that main air.
Tango traffic. You're right, 2 o'clock, been past 2 now, range of 1.5 miles, 2,000 feet westbound.
Traffic in sight, Golf Victor Tango. Well, I don't know about you, Simon, but I'm feeling pretty peckish at 20 past 1.
Bit peckish. We'll see what the cabin crew can...
Where's the call bell? Ding, ding. The Tullux caramel wafer, that seems to be a feature.
The official food of Rory Airlines.
Excellent. Love it.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Ceremonial. I'll eat that when we're safely back on the deck. Excellent work. This is classic. Simon on his stag do was wearing the full outfit, so wig, hat. Oh, you've got he's got the whole thing.
It might be a bit difficult to put this on with a 4-point harness.
Yeah, well, and the fishnet tights as well, and the heels. I don't think your rudder control will be quite up to it in the heels, is it? Well, it's great that we finally managed to do this.
Absolutely.
After our couple of false starts. And actually get out and about. We're just kind of making
just taking off, is it?
Yeah, one taking off yet. We're just making our approach back in towards Mark.
Golf, I'm going to do the final touch and go.
Golf Victor Tango, final to land.
Golf Victor Tango, runway 08, last land at your discretion, 100 degrees, 6 knots.
Golf Victor Tango landing. 60, 65. Bit low there, bit of a sink rate. Check the chimney pot out.
No G&T spilled there.
Golf Tango Oscar, final to land.